If you're ready for the truth, stay tuned here, the next few minutes will change your life forever. This is not just another story, this is the truth. The True Story, by Jacob Tanis. Human DNA is not from this planet, human DNA is pure energy. It is important to understand that pure human DNA does not have a physical form. 200,000 years ago, our mother planet was invaded by us humans. The planet was populated by primitive beings. Atmosphere was useless to us, and the gravity of the Earth was not strong enough to keep us down. However, the age and location of the planet made Mother Earth perfect for conquest. Now ask yourself, how can you conquer a planet that is uninhabitable for you? Listen carefully now. The planet could not adapt to us, and therefore we had to adapt to the planet. The planet already had beings that were adapted to gravity. They made use of the existing food sources, as well as the atmosphere. To secure our human DNA as best we could, we capture the creatures we believe have the best chance of surviving, and the choice falls on the species that has the most different breeds, monkeys. They are not predators. They have arms and legs that can be used. And the best part is, that the species has many different breeds. We captured large parts of the monkey species and infected them with our own DNA, the human DNA, that is the missing link in our history. We left a large number of uninfected monkeys on the planet, to maintain the natural cycle. To ensure the best possible chances of survival, we needed as many different breeds as possible, but still only one species. Different breeds give us different blood types and different immunities, so we could survive any epidemic that should occur, and only one species, so that all races can multiply among themselves. The distribution of our DNA in the different monkey breeds is also quite obvious. I'll get to that in a moment. We are the newest species that has inhabited Mother Earth, and to be able to survive we have planted ourselves in monkeys. Monkey's body will serve as our host for many generations to come. Our mission to inhabit the planet is complete. We left the planet and travel further into the universe to plant our human DNA as much as possible. Mother Earth now has human DNA, our DNA, which will continuously permeate from generation to generation. How am I sure this is not just another theory? Let's start with the obvious. Our physical presence is in the form of an animal. We look like the other animals. We have eyes, ears, noses, hearts, lungs, livers, etc, etc, etc. But we are not animals. Everyone else is animals, just not us. We are human DNA, pure energy. If Darwin's theory that we are the evolution of chimpanzees is true, then why are today's chimpanzees not affected by the same evolution? All the existing humans on planets, that we know as humanity, are all equal. The only difference is, our physical appearances, which depend on who our host animal was from the start. I myself, do not believe in Darwin's theory. I believe in Jacob Tanis' explanation of where we humans come from. I'm not the only one who is convinced that Jacob Tanis' theory is correct. The world-famous archaeologist Greg Braden has for many years been on the same path as Jacob Tanis. However, Jacob Tanis is the first man ever to solve the mystery, and got all the pieces in place. Jacob Tanis recently made a great discovery, in similarities in the structure and behavior, of human breeds, and monkey species. You can almost compare the similarities one-to-one. Similarities. If my host animal was a chimpanzee, I would be from the Middle East and Northern Europe. Brown people, with dark and slightly wavy hair, between medium and large. A strong breed, very aggressive, large numbers. If my host animal was one of the silk monkeys, I would be from East Asia. Small yellow people who are not picky about food, with completely black and smooth silk hair, light skin, very intelligent, very fast reflexes, and eyes that are crooked, and they are found in an exceptionally large number. This also explains the big number of Asians. If my host animal was a gorilla, I would be from Africa. Big and strong, with the absolute best muscles, black frizzy hair and black eyes, black skin and a completely different bone structure, longer bones and large lips. Live a positive life, happy and without too much stress. However, they have a great temperament once they are upset. Of all the categories, this has to be the most perfect breed in existence. If my host animal were an orangutan, I would be from northwestern Europe, ginger. Redhead with beautiful big teeth and freckles in the skin and picky about food, big closed eyes, high comb and small lips, simple and creative. If my host animal was a bonobo, I would be from Northeast Africa, relatively tall, but very weak muscle structure and with very little strength, compared to the size, but on the other hand very kind with a gentle mind. Intelligent but perform only what is most necessary, are very fertile, and therefore they have many offsprings. And so on. Darwin's theory that we are descended from chimpanzees is not correct. We are not descended from any animal on this planet at all. We have used, and still uses, the animal monkey as our host. And we have not only used the chimpanzee, we have used a large amount of monkey species. Our bodies simply come from a large number of monkey species. But inside, we are all human. We are all equal. Our human DNA is taking over, more and more for each generation. We are now so developed that we can feel our energy. We can feel that our own DNA is getting stronger and stronger. For each generation we are getting smarter and our energy fields are getting bigger. Now we are gradually understanding the whole and the mystery surrounding the unanswered questions. And that scares the world's leading professors of science. Because everything they have learned does not fit anymore.
Thank you for watching. My name is Jacob Tanis, and I'll just make a quick retell. So, 200,000 years ago, we came to the Earth. The planet was not for us. We couldn't breathe, and the gravity was not strong enough. So what we did was we captured a lot of different monkeys and injected them with our own DNA, the human DNA. After we did this, we knew that our human DNA slowly but surely would break through with time. Mission completed, and we left the planet. The rest of the story you already know. Wait. No. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. And I promise you, you will discover things that will blow your mind off. All the books you have read and all the studies you have made, you can throw them away, because here comes the true story.
When does our DNA take over completely? Do we need our host once we have taken over? I'll tell you all about that next time. Oh, I can already now tell you with 100% certainty, that God do exist. So keep behaving properly. You can subscribe, if you have the courage to know more about the real truths. See you next time.